Journey of Life with Lucky.
Yeah, welcome to another episode of Journey of Life. Here with me, Stephen Maduka, and then actually the story behind him is very intriguing. Sit down, relax, and enjoy the story based on true life story. At first, when I met Stephen, it was more of a coincidence because I was on the site and I was trying to speak with some workers to know how they are doing on site. And at the end of the day, I discovered that they can't or they were not able to speak and hear English except French. And being a Nigerian and having that difficulties to relate with French, I I saw him and was able to interpret whatever I was telling them. And then he helped also in speaking. And I was marveled because looking at him as the first instance, I noticed he is an Igbo man by birth. So I asked him how did was he able to speak French? And then from there, I get to know that he can speak up to 5 languages. And I was marveled knowing that he works on the site as a laborer to some bricklayers on the site. Please let's listen to Maduka. So Maduka, how were you able to learn those 5 languages knowing that you have an Igbo background?
Yeah, of course, I learned the language, I learned the 5 languages because I been traveling, I believe, up to more than 2004. I started my traveling. Yeah, I went to Benin Republic to study some kind of thing. I work with, in Benin, I work with the International Shogun Marine Patrol, that is from Marine DSS. I work with them in Benin, so that's where I know everything. I spend time to learn the French and go to school and some lesson and to capture the French. Because to work, you must learn the language so you can go on with your work. That is why I learned the language in French here. In many places in Benin, of the city, Monrovia, Porto and some kind of city. From there, I moved to go down to the Senegal. From Senegal,
Been to Senegal?
yeah, I've been to Senegal. I've been to Senegal in Dakar. Yeah, I've been to Senegal. To one or two business over there before I came down from there. Before I went.
So sorry to cut you. Can you tell us more about your background?
All right. First of all, I'm sorry for because you said that Stephen, not Stephen, I said Stanley.
Oh, sorry.
Stanley.
Pardon me, please.
Yeah, Stanley Maduka in this town. So my background, I was born an Igbo man. I am Igbo man, quite right born. I have just like I later like two. I just like have cars. My dad is not in Nigeria. My dad is in Morocco. Morocco man, you understand? Morocco, that's Morocco.
Wow.
So they sell up when you're working on that fish company, that one fish company, they call Mariana or something. They have supporting somewhere what they call it. It's like River Tomato. They have supporting. So when we're working down there, before I met my mom, then I went to that issue. Met my mom from there. My mom working in the ship cruising like the ship, running some cars from there.
Okay.
Went to Morocco and for two of them come together. It's like yeah, we have only three. Number where my mom and my dad are there. I have 2 boys and 1 girl. Okay. I'm the last one this time. The daughter always see the firstborn, the one that's not me. All of them they are doing well. Even the daughter, our first daughter is working in insurance company. Nigeria here.
Wow. Now let me ask you a question. Yeah. Have you been to Morocco? Morocco, like you said.
Of course, I spend of course, I live in Morocco.
So how do you communicate with them over there? Because I know they don't speak English.
Yeah, they speak Arab. This is my language. I cannot forget that. I hear Arab very well. I hear Arab when you say like Asubana, maybe just like.
So can you tell me, this is a book in Moroccan language?
Moroccan language. I will call it it, we say, in book, maybe who go school in Arabic, and I claim Mokrantai.
Wow. I don't really know what that means.
And I claim Mokrantai.
Wow.
So, which means I went to school.
Wow.
Okay, Ashibana, just like a brother to me, I will call you Asadik or Ahoya.
Wow.
That is a brother to me, you know.
This is intriguing.
Maybe people currently know.
So what about the French language?
French language,
So can you speak some French and interpret it?
Of course, I can do that.
Okay, let me hear from you, please.
Yeah, I can do that. Like, let me start. I don't know. You can ask me. I will answer.
Okay, let me ask you.
I will start myself.
Okay. Let me ask you a question so that you can
And
give me an
French
answer
and
and interpret in English. So, you said you were born in Nigeria, right? With your dad from Morocco and your mom from Nigeria, able to be precise. So, how did your mom and your dad meet? What was your mom doing as at when? That's what I meant. As at when your dad, so you said your dad works with the fishing company.
Yeah, it's still on.
So, what was your mom doing?
My
What's
mom.
the linkage?
Yeah, what linked two of them there was my mom working in that fishing company there before they met. Before they met, so my dad helped her to switch her into the let me call it the ship cruise. This time like as a cars. This time it's not a chef, but just something that the cooking there, the department in the ship cruise. This time that's where they met. From there they moving around from Maroc to Germany, from wherever they deliver the fish or where they have a company that from there they got married.
Sorry to cut you short. Have you been married before? You? Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Wow. So what happened? Because I'm very sure the audience will be very, very interested in that aspect.
Not happened. But I myself, I believe I've gone far in life, but I've lived a life and gone far in life. I've traveled by myself. I traveled many countries in this time.
Wow. Can you mention some?
Yeah, I've traveled in Africa. Let me keep Africa by the side because Africa, I believe, if I never run Africa, I've run more than 12 to 13 countries in Africa.
Wow. Please, are you listening?
In this Africa, but in Europe, I run in Spain. I've done in Spain. I've been in Spain in this time. That is where my wife.
Can you speak Spanish also?
Of course.
So tell me, what is my name? Ask me what is my name in Spanish.
Amigo, keep amigo. Come on. That's amigo. Come on.
Wow. Okay, please, what's my name?
Yeah, what's your name?
Okay, I am a student in Spanish.
You're a student. Student in Spanish. Amigo, moi junior.
Wow. What about the student in French?
In French, student in French, as I said, mon frère, il fait les cours.
Wow. This is a lot. So you said you were married before. Now we don't want to go much in details, but have you had any kid with your wife or whatever? I don't know how to put it, but I wanted to know if you have kids.
Of course, I have a kid.
Wow, just one.
No, not one. I have 2 kids. My daughter
Wow.
I have a daughter. My wife born it March 19, 2010.
Jonathan, that's almost 13 years.
14 years ago.
14 years. Wow. It's a long time. So grown up.
My boy actually in school in Santiago Belegua.
Okay. Wow. Santiago Belegua in Madrid.
Yeah, that is where my wife is. Currently, my boy. Yeah.
So how did you meet your wife?
I met my wife in Maroc. She's a sports lady.
Wow.
So, sports lady represented Maroc 100 kilometer. Just a sports lady, run 100 kilometer. Yeah,
so it's an athlete.
Yeah, and also that is what they call it in I don't know how to put it. That is a jump they are normally doing.
I jump.
Yeah, so she's representing the Maroc nationality.
Wow.
Let me say 1, 2, 3. It's tall.
Wow. Really gone far.
Yeah, so you have a free, only just using diplomatic place to travel anywhere she want to travel and move anywhere.
So how long were you two married?
I met her, it's up to more than, because then, in Morocco over there, own father then, because I normally closer to my father, but my senior brother and my sister, they come down here.
Okay.
Yes, and they come down in Nigeria because our nephew, my mom, their brothers and sisters, they are okay. Then they come down here and some of them school here. My brother school here and being doctor now.
Wow. That's Delta State University. Wow.
They master in that office here in Lagos. Working under India Capitalist Hospital. He's a pharmacist.
Wow.
So that is where I myself, I live with my own dad in this time in Maroc. So that is why my dad, he gets a woman for me there. But then I don't know, but then I was so small, but my knowledge and then as no one, everyone see me can able to. The lady I'm talking to right now, it's not maybe she know me or you just like 1 year to she used 1 year to know me.
Wow.
In Islam, but the first day she met me, it was like my dad have contact with his own father. He was that's the seller. His own father is gendarmerie. What they call gendarmerie is people that are working in maybe all this my nephew.
Okay, see people that that's see platforms.
Navy working in father.
Marine Navy.
Marine God bless.
Wow.
Marine Navy this time. So that's where they have a good relationship. That's where that's how they know in Maroc the father will choose this person I want you to marry.
Wow.
So that is how I got to the lady.
So ask, for example, like what were you doing in Morocco? What's your job, the nature of job? What do you
in Morocco then when I worked at school in my course I made archaeology. Which was searching and archaeology journals, all the science, society, all those kind of things, searching and some finishing course. Even if I see okay, I will still continue. Even I would like to have my own second, third degree in Canada. But that's my vision. Yeah,
wow, that's a great one.
It's a very fantastic course. It's a
Now, audience, the truth is that I actually met him on the side. He was working mixing sand and cement, as you can see in the video and also in the picture. But currently, he's actually when I was shocked when I saw him speaking French, and he also said he can speak Spanish and also Arabic and even write Arabic very well. So I was marveled and I took it very serious to try to interview him and ask him some few vital questions so that we can learn how a man that have been to 12 different African countries and I've also been to different parts of the world, coming to a site in Lagos last to do some bricklayer work and all that. The story is touching and I'm still going to ask more questions, but that is his picture when he was still, chopping live and things was still okay. Now you can see the comparison between that and the present one where he is now, where he's working, trying to earn it and survive. Now also, sorry to ask again, like the journey from when you were very okay, when you were in Morocco to this point, what really happened? That is one question. And secondly, have you been able to reach out to your wife and kids? I think they want to know what's happening with you, if you have ever made an attempt to reach out to them.
Yeah, of course, definitely. It's a long story and it's a painful story, but I will still cut it short in this time for where you can understand. So actually, if someone told me that I will saw myself in this kind of situation, I would never believe. But at a time,
I hope you people are listening.
At a time,
this
is part of a man living and experience more. When I do married and with my wife, moved down to Spain, we have some kind of his own house here. Just when he came from the Maroc, because he went to rest of them, they go in Indonesia. I went there. Later I can sign my Facebook in, and I will show you some kind of my Facebook, my family Facebook, I will show you the profile of the system.
Wow, I I love that. I love that.
From our traveling to many countries,
Sorry, guys, stick with us. Definitely, I'm going to play those pictures and videos for you once I get it for you. So stick to the channel while we continue. So
definitely, I communicate with my wife. Whenever I want to communicate with them, I always ask someone to give me a phone.
wow, you can imagine.
I can enter for my logo, chatting, you understand, or that's where I always chat with my wife and my little daughter and my boy, but they're in school, you understand, they don't there. Well, you understand, they phone them in Spanish there, so they have a residence, I believe even the government take care of them.
Wow, that's good. That's good.
They are 18, we went to 18 years, you understand, so but one round that's where chatting, that's where I keep coming on Facebook, or we have a family,
Facebook.
yeah, Spanish people call it family blue.
Family blue. Wow, I'm learning a lot.
Spanish this time.
Yeah.
Our Facebook family contact this time. So that's where we are always communicating like 2 times in a week. I always talk to them. This time on Facebook and this time. So that's where I communicate them. For my journey to be here to enter this situation that I right now, that is a walk. Can you come over at this time? When
Okay.
So when I come down here to see my family, because when I walk into this international shop at Marine Patrol, Benin Republic here, Benin branch, this time, someone give me a contact with my papa here. I do go to call my papa to that was a lot of all the shit coming down to my papa here for see what we need some kind of people those who can interpret this time. Rugby is some of this Japanese people, they carry some books on, they don't need some Arabic people, they need some French people, they be France, this kind of country that's speaking French, France and what they call it, Singapore, most of them that speak French.
Yeah.
So whenever they carry their goods on, the ship on, they always need some interpreter.
Wow, that's true. That's true.
Spanish, we follow them because Spanish ship always coming down with this Apapa seaport here.
Yeah.
4/7. You see that will give me the contact of someone who will go and meet this. I believe that will pay me much and will make me go for that much in this time. So I see the problem because then I use what I use this Apple phone. This company will buy it for me.
Wow.
Because then just like I'll do this then just like it did. Wow. If you come here, then like I said, if you see my phone there now, if you enter this site now, like again, I follow them, they do whatever. Even the level that I'm doing today now, the tracking is under my phone, whatever people doing here is
Monitor them.
correspondent there, and just like everything going down to the correspondent. You understand? Watching it in the morning, you understand whatever. And I still communicate with them, then I use my phone. You understand? But when I come down, I communicate with the person from the day before I come down here. You understand? I normally come down Nigeria here to visit my family, my mom family who are in Lagos, even East also. So okay, let me come down. Even my also brother don't know that I'm here. Even if I start here, you are very close. You don't know that I'm here, and the kind of situation I see myself, I'm ashamed of myself. To go back and see. That's how I call him. Say, I come to do business and going back to Mali.
So let me ask now, because of our time, I'm looking at what are your greatest achievements? From the time you were in Moro, what have you achieved?
Of course, I thank God. I achieved a lot of things, but it's not a lot of things a man can expose.
just mention one, like what you got to serve, maybe landed property.
Of course,
Even though they are no more, but when you were in Morocco, like or in
of
Spain,
course, I believe in Morocco. I believe in Morocco. Here, I have my own house.
wow,
I believe in Nigeria. Here, I believe I got my own, but I never done it finish. It's really good job to this 1 decade.
So do you have any regrets so far? Looking
And
at, sorry to cut you short, I'm just looking at the time. Now, do you have any regrets so far coming from Morocco, Spain, and you know the kind of life you would have, maybe enjoyed over there and coming down to Lagos to do a job that is less of your person?
I regret a lot. This is the last mistake I've done in my life, and it's a great mistake I've done in my life for me to believe. That's when you need to work and doing there. Because they paid me then, my salary is about 280,000.
Wow, that is from Naira.
Naira, yeah. It was about 280,000 Naira per month. For every of my expenses, because the work is from hotel to hotel. Whatever I'm eating from, then we maybe this place now. This is very bad here, maybe they doing something bad here, maybe something happened, that's where I'm going. Even I can go and be with them and use my money, use the money, because I have allowances anywhere I'm going.
Everything is paid.
Yes, they won't even cut off everything. Just what they need for me to give them.
Yeah.
Just what they need to stand. Wow, information.
So your regrets
I regret for me to coming down from there to leave to work for me because I communicate with person. Someone that wants to come and meet in this about be in communication with you. But when I come down there, trying to get in because they are playing you from one office to two office to two office. Even down to I get some idea I really get 1 or 2 work, or I don't know like the same person still spoil the work because the work I get from the city there that one Russia people. But the captain is the captain from Saudi Arabia. Stand speaking Arab. So when the man confirmed that I hear the language, he need it because it's not because not everything that he only do come because he's really want to hear Arab and hear English. Sometimes they use too much to communicate their stuff. Yeah. That is why the man work is so much for me to so that I can help him to maybe translate it to be easy for him. The work paid me then, they told me that he will treat them so $5,000.
Your major regret is living Venezuela.
Yeah, because that's what my whole process did. I deposited down my phone.
So now that's your advice to the viewers. Looking at your journey from where you're coming from, that means from Morocco to Spain, from Spain to the Republic to Nigeria. Now, those periods of your life, you must have learned 1 or 2 things, right? Now, please, can you give 1 or 2 advices to the viewers?
Yeah, advice that I will give some my brother, those who listen and those who watching our interview, or maybe I will give them advice for them to, even if no matter how the work be, any working because try to maintain it, understand, and focus on it because I believe if I really focus, I believe by now. Maybe I don't post now, I don't leave from the bed to another country because it's 3 months movement. Yeah, 3 months movement. Move there and go another place from there, move there and go another place. And I believe I'm way okay for the work, for the job. I'm way okay because
you're doing well.
Of course,
Alright.
So
that's you've heard it from Stanley Maduka, and you've gotten the advice from him. Stay tuned for another episode of Journey of Life. Thank you.